difficult, this series, because there is a phenomenal amount of booing, but I think I can explain a bit of the booing later on in the interview, so you'll kind of get a bit of an explanation as to why I think they were booing later on. But first of all, I mean, you must be gutted to be here because you're so close to the last week.
Yeah, I'm gutted, but you know, I made it to week 9, so I'm thrilled.
Yeah, you've done really well to get this far. Now listen, what was worse, not making it to the last week or being parted from Stu?
What was worse?
Yeah, what's worse, not being in the last week or being parted from Stu?
Oh, I don't know.
Look at him, thinking about you eating a little carrot.
Oh, he's gutted as well, but good luck for him. Good luck for him.
Let's talk about Stuart.
Right.
Do you love him?
I think so.
Now listen, when you first went into the house, you did actually say to Emma that you quite liked Victor.
Yeah.
And then you sort of changed over to Stuart.
Oh, yeah.
But what I want to know is, when you went in there, did you have a game plan? Did you think, oh, I'm going to get into a relationship because it's going to raise my profile in the house?
No. I didn't go in with any game plan. I don't see how I could, because I had no idea of the characters that were going to be in, the personalities. I was quite nervous about who was actually going to be in there, so I had no game plan at all. Not at all.
You knew there'd be men?
I knew there'd be men, but yeah, I did knew there'd be men, but I didn't have a game plan to have a relationship.
Now, once you'd set your sights on Stuart,
right,
he didn't really stand a chance, did he? You get what you want, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, what I want to know is, what was it about him that you loved?
He looks really cool.
He's really quite handsome. I'll give you that. Yeah.
And he's beautiful on the outside and he's beautiful on the inside. So.
Now, for you, it was the perfect love story. Let's take a look.
Oh my goodness.
Especially for you.
I really like him a lot, and I think that he likes me too. Oh my god.
Quite like it. I like it when she scrunches up her nose.
I think I'll win his heart.
I think you already have, darling.
I wasn't prepared to become like emotionally involved with like a chick in it.
I think, you know, you've been an awesome housemate.
So what would you say you and Michelle? Boyfriend and girlfriend? Just good friends?
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
I am falling in love with him.
Oh my goodness,
It's the best, most romantic night ever. I want to thank Big Brother for bringing this person into my life, and please don't take him away from me. If I go tomorrow, okay, I've had a lovely, lovely time. I've got memories that will last me a lifetime. I know I'll only have to wait 1 week before I see him. I love you, darling. Oh, look at us, make a lovely couple. Look.
At the beginning of that, you were going, oh, no, why? Is it embarrassing?
Yeah, a bit. Oh, just a bit.
Now, listen.
Yeah.
Honeymoon suite and underneath the table.
Right, okay.
Right. What we want to know is, we know that your immune system is fine and that you saw a swallow. And what we were wondering was, did the train go in the tunnel?
No comment. No comment. No comment. No comment.
Michelle.
No comment.
Did the train...
No comment?
Can I just say one thing? You took your mics off under the table, but we did hear absolutely everything.
I don't want to see anything that you... or hear anything that you hear. No way. I'm going to go off the stage if I do see anything or hear anything.
Come on.
No comments.
Please?
No comments.
Okay, now listen, Stuart did ask you specifically not to say anything about it.
Yes.
Which you're doing very well now, but you didn't do so well in the house.
I know.
But you told pretty much everyone the next day. Why? Is it one of those things where you're just with the girls and you just can't keep it in any longer?
Girls, yeah, girls, exactly. No,
girls and the rest of Great Britain?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And you used the worst code in the history of mankind.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, right, yeah.
Now listen, Stuart often seemed quite reluctant to get involved too much because he was embarrassed about it being on telly and everything. But a bit of bossy bassy came in.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like you were pushing him too hard to get involved? Because he...
Not really. Do you think I did?
Well, maybe sometimes, to be honest. Sometimes you did.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you know that bit where you wanted to be the bride?
Yes.
You know, that
I know that they made that look so much like I was gutted all of that.
Michelle, you were gutted.
I was not
I saw
gutted.
you waiting for him in the honeymoon suite in the wedding dress that you'd made, like that.
And did you see him waiting beforehand? He was waiting too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
he was
it's
waiting.
like whatever. No, listen. Okay, so I think basically the part of the booing was to do with people perceiving you as bossy bassy, a bit of wanting to get married, a bit of being jealous about who made bread with Stuart and all of that kind of thing.
Oh my God, I was joking. Joking.
This is a chance to tell us, okay, because this is how some people may have interpreted it.
I told you I'd be watching Stewie Pants, and I am.
The female of the species is more deadlier than the male.
No naked jacuzzi lift.
You better stay away from Stewie, I'm telling you. Princess, why are you pinching my boy waist? I remember when you used to make bread with me.
I wanted to be the bride.
And made the bride slip in mud and ruin her dress. I know who your favourite Michelle is.
Don't even enjoy it even slightly.
Okay.
Let's think of a thing that we can all do together.
I saw you in a bed with a girl.
I'm watching at all times, right? Well, Stu, you've already gone on one boys' holiday. You're not going on another holiday while I'm not coming along. Who did he say was giving your number to? Well, look, and just not have your number.
Just one of the motifs of the story.
I would read that story.
It was very, very good to have you back all to myself.
My God. Okay.
No, defend yourself.
Right, do you know what it is, okay? I did do a lot of like teasing with Shell and everything about the bread, about being...
But was that really a joke?
Yes, it was a joke because the first time she made bread, I was like, oh, if you need somebody to knead the bread, Stu really likes doing it. It was a joke because, do you know what I mean? It was a joke.
And what about the... Even you were a bit like, whoopsie daisies.
Oh, right, do you know what it is? I think that was after Stu and Shell kept doing so well in all the tasks, right?
So it wasn't because you were a bit jealous of Stuart and Shell being together, it was because they were doing well in the tasks.
And they made such a good team together. And I think they had just done really well in the task, and I think Shell might have been saying something, so I was like, was it
so they got on, it was because they got on really well together. Did you find that threatening? I mean,
no. I just
in your favour, I would have. If I was dating someone and he was strapped to somebody that I thought was, she's
but at
very
the same
pretty
time, it's like, to be honest, right, if I had to choose, out of all the girls originally in the house, I probably said, all right, time, Shell.